when Star Trek: The Next Generation came out, I I thought, like, how can you do that? You know, try to make a new show on that old show. I thought the old show was great. You know, don't mess with it, don't fuck it up, don't make some show that's gonna be crappy. And but I was gonna give it a chance. I was going to watch it, and so I did. And you know, at that time, people weren't really rebooting old shows. They were all like new shows. And so to me, this was, you know, I didn't like the idea of that because I thought it was special. I love Star Trek. But so anyway, I watched the first episode. I didn't think much of it really. And the second episode, I go like, wow, this really has potential. And then the third episode, believe it or not, I loved the show. And from that moment on, I watched it. We got 7 years, 7 seasons of that show, and I loved it. My favorite character is Data, of course. Data is like Spock to me. And the point that they actually got to meet one time in the show, I thought that was awesome. But, you know, both of them being logical and stuff like that, no emotions, although sometimes Spock would show emotions. But he tried his best not to. But I just loved the show. They had the holodeck. Star Trek didn't have that. I loved the idea, all the different aliens that they met. The quality of the show was great. The acting was better. Picard, I thought he was really cool. But between the two of them, I like William Shatner better. But not by much, but I do like him better. Jonathan Frakes, I thought he was great. I loved everybody there. It was just a wonderful... The chemistry between the cast was wonderful to me. And it was just more of what was the possibility? What if we could get out in space and we could go out there and explore? I would love to do that. And my favorite bad guy, I would say bad guy, is Q. Q was so... If I had a genie in a bottle and it gave me a wish, I would wish to be a Q. Because Q could do anything. I mean, he can make things appear, disappear. He can make a person big or small. They're very powerful beings. Now, unfortunately, the rest of them can take away. The other Q can take your powers away. That kind of sucks, but because they done that to him 2 times, I think it was. But I loved it. The show was great, and it was sad at the end when it was over with. Yeah, they did come up with movies, but I cried. I really did. I cried when Star Trek ended too, when I finished watching it, because it was just, it's like losing a friend. There's not going to be any more, But Star Trek, The Next Generation, they still could come out with more movies. They could. But I don't know if they're going to or not. But Brent Spiner is awesome. I've seen him in different other movies. And I think he's a great actor. He's really wonderful. I would love to meet him. Out of everybody, I would like to meet him. He's on my bucket list that I hope to meet one day. But the show, they improved so much. I'm telling you. Gene Roddenberry, smart guy. He had a big imagination, and when that came out in film, wow, loved it. Too bad he died. But, yep, I really loved the show. And then later on, the next show that came out was Deep Space Nine. So I'll let you know what I thought of that one. Okay, thank you for watching. You guys have a good one. And tell me down below, did you watch Star Trek Next Generation? And what did you think of the show? And God bless.